What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So Shiba Inu is something that we talk about daily, right? And or as much as we can. If there's no information, we're not going to talk about it. We're going to go through the price and all that stuff today. But I think what we need to talk about is the kind of the elephant in the room. I get a lot of questions regarding price targets for Shiba Inu, where I think it's going to go in certain periods and certain times. But the most asked question that I get is related to my own position. As you know, I'm holding about 10 million coins of Shiba Inu. And a lot of people ask me, hey, Matt, 10 million coins is not a lot. So when are you going to buy more? Are you going to buy more as it's going up? If you believe in the price rising so much, why are you not buying more? And it's a valid question, right? When you do believe in something, you want to see that someone is kind of all in. And when I say all in, I mean actually has a super heavy stake into it. And I'll give you an understanding exactly why I'm not completely all in with everything that I possibly have here, because obviously I diversify my investments. And we'll get into that in a little bit. And then we'll go into the price action and stuff and what did happen today. But before we get started, guys, hit that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one. And make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. If you guys want some of the Profit Apparel merch, feel free to check that out, profitapparel.com. It's a great site to visit and get some gear from. I think it's really clean. But we're here to talk about Shiba Inu, which we will have some Shiba Inu gear as well. If you didn't get the Christmas sweater that I had, which is amazing, and I can't wait to wear it probably tomorrow or the next day, and then I'll just wear it as much as I can because I bought it, I made it, it looks great. Anyways, let's talk about Shiba Inu. Let's go into my position here. You can see my crypto account currently at 19,000 has risen. We'll get into that when I actually do a crypto portfolio update. But what we're focusing on here is the Shiba Inu coin. Shiba Inu coin is basically at about, I don't really know what the price is. It's like 0.00036, I believe. 0.000036. So I believe that's where the price is. I will get into that as we look into Coinbase, but we're in Coinbase Pro. You could see that right now I'm holding about $364 worth. I invested $270. Now that's not a lot. I invested $270 to get 10 million coins, right? Actually, a little bit more than that because I did end up burning off some. So technically, I had, I think, about like 11 or 12 million coins. And I did burn off about 2 million coins, a little over 2 million coins, I believe. And that's what I was doing. I was looking to burn that off and, show my support for the actual coin and the growth of it for future value, right? That's what I did with those coins. However, I'm still holding 10 million. And people always ask me, hey, when are you going to buy more? Why don't you decide to buy more? If you believe in it, why don't you buy more? And again, it's a valid question. The reason why I don't buy more is because the place that I want to see this get to is a level to where I don't want to affect the price so much when I end up selling the position. Because I want it to get to a level to where it's possibly in the tens of billions or even in the thank you for subscribing. I don't know why I always leave that up, but I guess it's great to have people subscribe. Bill, thank you for subscribing. But I guess what I want to have happen is to get to that level of tens of billions or 1 billion or in the millions, right? There's a possibility that we could always see that get to these levels, right? Um, Now, if it gets to those levels and you're holding billions of shares, because obviously I can buy a billion shares if I wanted, or a billion coins if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to affect the price that much in the end. Because when I do hit my price target, believe me that everything is coming out of there. And I don't want to sit here and, kind of rock the boat there when it gets to that, the later half of things. Like right now, the person that basically made $5 billion from it, you have to, kind of pull things out, bits and pieces out so you don't really affect the overall movement. No matter what, you're going to affect the movement, but you got to have consistent buying days where you can actually pull out of those so you don't affect what the price can do. And I don't want to have that happen. I don't want to derail anybody else's movement. I don't want you holding, you're going to hold 20 million. And if I'm holding 2 billion, then me selling my 1 billion or 2 billion would end up affecting how much you're holding or being able to get out of your position. You know what I mean? Also, that's another point, liquidity, right? I want to be able to sell all of my coins in one moment. As you see, if you try and buy like millions of coins, you're going to see multiple batches that go through at certain prices, right? It's going to be around a range, but multiple batches will go through at certain prices. I want to get filled as much as I can at this price, and instead of worrying about if all of that's going to be filled there, because you're going to have maybe 10 million that's filled here, 10 million that's filled there, 100 million that's filled here, and so on and so forth. So it's just too much to worry about when you have a massive amount. And ultimately, I believe in where this can go long term. And I want to risk a little bit to gain a lot, right? The risk to reward can be absolutely huge. And if you're playing this out for that 10-year mark, right, then you're going to see that end up paying out in the long term what you're believing in. Now, if you're holding a bunch, you can see certain levels and end up selling way before we see that large jump that I'm planning to see. So you're not really letting it play out the full way. And that's why I have a 5 to 10 year plan. If I had a billion coins, I would imagine that my plan would probably be somewhere around maybe 1.5 to 2 years of a plan, that type of move. But since I'm looking for it to go to these levels of 1 cent or a dollar or whatever, I have a different plan. So that's the main reason why I didn't buy in anymore. Now, can I buy in more? I would love to hold probably no more than a max of 25 million. So why don't I buy 25 million? Thank you, Ron Jordan, for subscribing as well, as you can see on the screen. Um, but it's a cool way of doing shout outs. But basically, the way that I look at this overall Shiba Inu situation is that I don't want to buy it right now because I feel as though we could see a potential pullback to the levels to where I am, which is not too far from here, right? Because currently I'm holding $364. It gets down to 270. I'm now at a point to where I'm actually less in my value than, what my initial investment is. I'm actually at a negative. So when you see that, yes, I can make those moves. I want to be able to buy more with less money. That's the reason why. So obviously that's usually the case for a lot of people when they get into crypto. They want to buy more for less money. But let's go ahead and check out what Shiba Inu is doing, and then we can go ahead and get out of here. But Shiba Inu currently is at 0.0000375. Let's actually update this to make sure that it's the most up-to-date information. I know it kind of goes back and forth. So 3740 instead of 5. But you did see it decrease from this level yesterday of about actually over that 4,000 mark, so 0.00004,000 to decrease all the way down to 36 or 3,700, and now you see it at this 3,700 level yet again. The circulating supply is fixed from what we know. Other places still show 589, and I would love to see all of the circulating supply introduced so that I don't have to worry about any type of dilution from here on out. But that's not the case right now. Currently, we're still looking at about 20 billion in the market cap. Popularity is 10th, and typical hold time is 47. So everything looks good. Everything looks solid with Shiba Inu. I really just wanted to talk about the kind of that elephant in the room, and the question that I get a lot is like, why don't you buy Shiba Inu? Why don't you buy more Shiba Inu if you truly believe in it? I don't want to own more than the next person, and I also want to be able to have liquidity. There's so many different reasons to why I decide to go into a position. When I went all in on the position in the beginning, thank you, Ryan, for subscribing. When I went all in the beginning, it was about what I had available at the time and putting it into that position, and also finding a way to burn off what I could burn off to show my support for Shiba Inu in general, because I'm burning off $100+ 2 million coins at the time, and showing that I truly believe in the position. I don't need to hold 7 billion or however many billion in order to be in full support of Shiba Inu. I'm very transparent, and I let you know exactly what my plan is. So hopefully you guys can respect that. I'm not going to be one of those people that just puts absolutely everything that I have into one position, because that's dumb. You need to diversify, and that would be stupid of me as an educator to put things into one position and just leave it there. You know what I mean? Like, I put things in the stock market, I put things in my 401k, my Roth IRA, I put things everywhere, and I'm really happy with the amount of growth that I've had with all of my investments. So anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this. If you feel the same way, I've gotten a ton of comments that say people think the same way, that they're holding 10 million, that they're holding 5 million, and they're looking for just that gain to $1 in the next 5 to 10 years. It's not something that needs to happen right now. It would be great, but it's not something that needs to happen right now. But like I said, I'm going to get out of here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.